The sudden increasing number of children settling with their families in Iowa sparked the real development of the public school system designed by the state in 1858. My neighbors began a farm school in 1876, so our children could be educated until the public rural school was built. We had to wait until 1879 for the state to finish appointing a superintendent of schools for each county, who were each charged with organizing and authorizing the local school boards, so we farmers could build our one-room schools. Finally, in 1883, Willow Tree was ready to open on an acre of land I gave to the school district. We were so proud of our school, built with Victorian influence like so many other schools at the time. The state officially named it Richland Township #1 School, but the locals forever called it Willow Tree School, where I proudly served as the first teacher. In total, 12,623 one-room schools were built across the state. Each was a part of the public school system, not private, religious, or standalone. Because the system was free and meant to educate all children without exception, it was a first for public education. Each school was operated through a school board of farmers which was tasked with hiring teachers, maintaining the structure and grounds, and working with the county superintendent of schools. In each Iowa rural school, the classroom model was the same. The school consisted of a single ungraded classroom in which the statewide course of study for grades 1st through 8th were taught by one teacher. Before receiving a teaching certificate, a teacher was required to be 18 years of age and had to pass a certification exam. While there was a statewide course of study, there were no state-required textbooks. These decisions were made by the local school boards. The use of rural schools wasn't limited to educating the youth. They were also used as community social centers for annual 4th of July picnics, evening lyceums for adult social discourse and declamation, pie and ice cream socials, and classes for adults. Rural schools were physically located at the center of each school area, and by serving multiple purposes, they anchored rural settlements, becoming the center of our communities in a symbolic sense as well. It took hardworking settlers and our state's value of education to create Willow Tree School and the Iowa you live in today. Thank you for listening to my story.